When body language savvy world leaders get together, they know there's one surefire moment to demonstrate dominance: the handshake photo op.
If you're looking at the left of the picture, they always want to be standing on the left of the picture. Let me demonstrate. If I'm shaking hands here, what's going to happen? I'm at the bottom of the handshake. My palm is facing up. That's a very vulnerable position. If I'm shaking hands here, and I've got my arm around the person, I'm shaking hands, who's got the upper hand? I've got the upper hand. If someone's coming in to shake your hand like this, here's the nice solid handshake, it should be straight and firm. If it's not...
Janine Driver teaches body language evening classes.
It's kind of hard to dominate. You're a powerful force.
She believes the visual impact of important handshakes was first appreciated in 1970, when Elvis Presley famously paid a visit to President Nixon at the White House.
We see a picture of Nixon, and he's shaking hands with Elvis Presley. Nixon's got the upper hand. That's where the expression comes from. I've got the upper hand here. So now that people know about this in politics, you see them jockeying for position when it comes time to take the picture.
At this summit in 2006, hosted by Vladimir Putin, the Russian leader was on full handshake alert.
He strategically placed himself in a position where when they're coming forward, he's going to get the dominant position. They're coming out of cars this way, they're coming up to him, the cameras are here. Every single picture, who gets the upper hand? Putin.
Then, up strides Tony Blair.
We see that Tony Blair is going to actually grab onto Vladimir Putin's hands, this classic thing of grabbing somebody by the elbow to show who is actually the leader.
Score 1 for Blair. Next, it's President Bush's turn.
George Bush, on the other hand, then comes in and realizes he's on the wrong side of the photo.
Morning.
So when he reaches in to grab, he immediately crowds Putin. So instead of just grabbing and letting Putin grab his arm, George Bush puts his shoulder against Putin so that Putin's left arm is in no way in a position to grab hold of Bush's right arm. Then as soon as Bush turns out, he immediately goes for a little tap, a steer on Putin's back to actually give him a push. And Putin, making sure not to be outdone, puts his right arm out and gives Bush a little tap as well.